Welcome to another episode of Did You Know? The man who made elevators safer. Alexander Miles. Alexander Miles was born on May 18, 1838 in Circleville, Ohio to Michael and Mary Miles. In his early adulthood, he moved to Waukesha, Wisconsin in 1862. That's where he bought the OK Barber Shop in 1864. He had created his first invention, the Tunisian hairdressing he sold at the barber shop. In 1870, while living in Winona, Minnesota, he met his future wife, Candace J. Dunlap, a white woman from New York City. Which, because of his wealthy status and married to a white woman, he was subject to racism and racially motivated slurs to attack his person in the local newspaper. After the birth of their daughter, Grace, the family moved again to Duluth, Minnesota. In Duluth, he continued his work as a barber, opening a barbershop in the four-story St. Louis Hotel. In 1875, and also engaged in the booming real estate market there, purchasing a real estate office, becoming one of the city's first African-American residents and a notable figure in its business community. His business achievements earned him a spot as the first black member of the Duluth Chamber of Commerce. In 1884, Miles built a three-story brownstone building in an area of land he owned that became known as the Miles Block, which also contained houses that are still standing today. Miles is primarily celebrated for his invention that greatly improved elevator safety. Before his invention, elevators were much less safe. Passengers or operators had to manually shut the elevator doors before moving. If this was not done, there was a risk of falling down the shaft. Miles witnessed the risks associated with an elevator shaft door accidentally left open. There were many examples of people accidentally falling to their death through the shaft. Alexander Miles addressed this issue by inventing and patenting an automatic mechanism for the elevator shaft doors and the elevator cage doors that would open and close simultaneously. This mechanism significantly enhanced the safety and efficiency of elevator operations. His patent, U.S. Patent 371,207, was granted on October 11, 1887. The invention described a mechanism that allowed the elevator shaft doors to open and close along with the elevator doors themselves, ensuring that the shaft was closed off when the elevator was not on a particular floor. This innovation was a vital step forward in elevator technology, contributing to the safer use of elevators in buildings across the world. Miles and his family moved to Chicago, Illinois in 1899, where he started the United Brotherhood, a life insurance company for black customers who could not receive coverage from white-owned firms. Eventually, Miles relocated again, this time to Seattle, Washington. Before his death on May 7, 1918, Miles was considered the wealthiest black person in the Pacific Northwest area, largely due to income from his invention. Miles was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2007. Miles's invention remains a significant milestone in the history of engineering and safety, showcasing the important contributions of African American inventors to technology and society. Thank you for supporting our channel by liking, subscribing and clicking the bell, and share the video so we share the knowledge.